Knack, the founder of everything. But why have so few people ever heard of Knack? To some, it may just seem like a simple video game, published by Sony. But to others, it is a topic full of controversy. Some anti-Knack lobbyists have even gone as far as murdering, killing people to keep them quiet, shelling out millions of dollars to reviewers to give the game a negative score. We invited some religious leaders into our office to have a conversation, but none of them would talk to us without anonymity.
Hello, I am a Jewish scholar. It's actually really interesting how this whole story started. I was writing a paper, and I kept going over certain themes again and again and again, and I realized that everything led back to Knack, eventually. I mean, certain words, Yahweh, God, it also can be translated to Knack. I brought this up with some of the people I worked with, and they all told me I had no idea what I was talking about. I brought this up to some of the people above me, and then things started to get interesting. I received large amounts of money to try to pay me off. I started to receive death threats. I looked at the Quran, I looked in the New Testament, I looked in the Old Testament, I looked in some works of Hebrew religious literature. I looked at almost everything, and again, the themes of Knack just kept coming up. Much like Knack assembles himself out of small pieces of metal and minerals and relics, we as a people could all just reunite together. But the big organizations, the churches, the Fortune 500 companies, they all don't want that, because it's us being apart that really makes them a profit.
Our next stop was to talk to Dan, a musician who studied musical theory and knew a lot about Knack. Here's some of the things he had to say. Alright, so usually I like to come out here on the street corner every day and play some songs, just to try to get people's attention, and then after I get their attention I start to talk to them, so it's kind of my deal, that's what I do. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Woes. So a little something like that, you know, a few hours a day, if some people happen to walk by, try to talk to them. They seem to be, oh, here's someone right here. Hey, excuse me, miss, excuse me. Have you ever heard of Knack? Do you want to come talk to me?
No.
It's musical theory, it's religion, it's all kinds of... Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Will you please just come talk to me? Oh, just be real quick, come on.
I have to go grocery shopping.
Well, when you get back, make sure to come find me. We'll be standing right here, probably playing Smash Mouth or something. Okay. So anyway, I would play another song. Somebody once. You know, I was thinking I probably should have cleaned up before you came, but is that gonna mess up the shot? Did you know that a guitar used to have 5 strings, and you'd play the notes down like this? This one would be K, this one would be N, this one would be A, this one would be C, and then this bottom one would be K again, right? But then they changed it to 6 strings, right? And when they did that, they decided to rename all the notes and everything. They just kind of ruined everything. And it's a thing. You try to bring this up. I've tried to talk to friends about this. I try to talk to this with people every day, and they always say the same thing. Man, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You've been smoking too much weed. Do you guys want to hear a song, maybe? Okay, here we go. Okay. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. Hey, wait, where are you going? I haven't finished the song yet. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Now guys, you haven't heard this one yet. This one's a little different. So I'm not playing very well because you're running away. Hey, if that's how you want to be, fine. Eduardo was our last stop. A young boy who claimed to know everything about Knack.
It was a little boy in the 16th century. And I really loved Knack.
Listen, if you're not going to say what I want, you're not going to get your $20. Will you just... Come on.
They stole Knack. But Knack had everything. And, yes.
You're a terrible actor, so... You just make something up about Knack, okay? Okay, Steve, you're gonna have to edit this part. Do not include it in the documentary. Under any circumstance, okay? Okay, just say something about Knack, okay?
Okay. I was growing up, and I really loved Knack. But then my parents said it was too violent for me. And I got...
Okay, there's your money. We're gonna get out of here, okay? Yeah. At the end of the day, it's clear to see that Knack is an immense force, one that many governments, religions, institutions, companies around the world are trying to silence. But they won't be able to silence him if you let your voice be heard. Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. It didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets numb. There's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go. You'll never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go